Welcome back. A trail that connects Rogue Valley communities was a vision city planners worked hard to turn into a reality.
Over the past several days, NBC5's Amanda Rose has dug deeper into how the Bear Creek Greenway has transformed into what it is today and how it's impacting our community. Tonight, in the final part of this exclusive series, there's been one piece connecting it all: homelessness. It's a crisis not just visible on the Greenway, but the entire country. And despite differing opinions about what can be done to solve it, everyone agrees it's an issue that needs to be dealt with, and soon.
It's sad that there's so much trash along it.
I mean, it hurts my heart, but then on the flip side, you gotta want the help to receive the help, you know?
It's just unfortunate that we can't use it, or don't feel safe using it.
Do you mind if I just check really quick? Yeah. We're just going to check you. Aaron, relax.
More than 700 people experienced homelessness in Jackson County this year. 1 in 4 are considered chronically homeless. That means they've been homeless for at least a year with a disabling condition, like a chronic health problem, physical disability, or struggle with drugs or alcohol.
Aaron, when did you go to jail?
It's an epidemic many say is growing, and police tell us there's no better place to look for it than the Bear Creek Greenway.
I work for the crisis office. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sergeant Steve First of the Medford Police Department says many of the people they encounter are battling demons, whether it's mental illness or drug addiction.
By citing these people, arresting these people is not going to solve the problem.
What services are you waiting on?
All of them.
He says during every sweep, they hand out referrals for drug, alcohol, and other counseling services.
And I didn't mean to come here and be homeless.
But Sergeant First and other officers say the same thing. Few actually seek out help.
Come out here once a month minimum and just keep at it and hope that we're going to be able to make some type of impact.
We asked for a list of MPD's top 5 offenders who frequented the Bear Creek Greenway this year. Their crimes include trespass, drinking in public, prohibited camping, disorderly conduct, and assault.
That's the police. If you're in that tent, come on out now.
Each were arrested at least 7 times, put in jail, and within just a few hours, released. In the first 6 months of 2019, Medford police arrested and booked just under 3,000 people in the Jackson County Jail. Over 70 were repeat offenders. Many of them were on the Greenway.
I put the responsibility on that person.
What's your plan?
Not reaching out to resources that could help them.
Medford Police Chief Scott Clausen says in recent years, their job description has changed.
The mental health issues affecting a lot of the repeat offenders.
He says it's something law enforcement is battling, not just here, but across the country.
When that area is neglected, then it falls to law enforcement to try to fix.
And at times those are co-occurring disorders, and you need time to separate the two, meaning they need to get off the drugs long enough to see how you might treat the mental health issues.
Jackson County Sheriff Nathan Sickler has spent the last year advocating for a bigger jail.
Not trying to just put this person in jail. They look at how do we get them off the Greenway.
He says a new jail would not only hold people accountable for the crimes they commit, but give them access to services in a sober environment.
What is all this mess? Why do you have all this stuff here, and why is it scattered out here?
Some of these individuals like this lifestyle because they like to be addicted and they like to not conform with the rules.
However, Clausen and Sickler agree jail isn't the right place for everyone.
Same as DePaul, is that where you get mail at?
They're all crazy, or they're all thieves, or they're all lazy. You know, one thing that I didn't realize till just a few years ago, when I see people in the middle of the day sleeping, I thought, what's wrong with them? Get a job. But I didn't realize that at night they can't sleep. They're scared to death.
Rogue Retreats Executive Director Chad McComas says they have a maximum of 50 beds at their emergency shelter. This past year, he says they had to turn away roughly 230 people.
Where can the homeless be without getting tickets for being illegal camping, you know, where they could have the facilities they need, a bathroom, maybe a place to take a shower, maybe a dumpster or two, so we can just put their garbage away and not have to clean it up.
Back in 2017, the nonprofit started a transitional shelter in Medford called Hope Village. Its goal is to give someone in need a roof over their head so they can get a job, buy a car, earn a stable income, and in effect, leave homelessness behind.
The more we help the homeless, the more we actually help our community.
Today, McComas says nearly 60% of people who have lived in Hope Village have done just that.
They're pretty amazing people for just surviving.
Meanwhile, the many groups that are helping the homeless are still looking for new ideas. This summer, Chief Clausen went down to sunny San Diego to learn about a homeless court for veterans. It's held in a homeless shelter to resolve misdemeanor offenses and warrants.
It puts the responsibility back on the person. They have to seek resources. They have to actively show that they're trying to better their situation.
In June, a livability team was also approved by Medford City Council to crack down on criminal behavior downtown and the Greenway. Clausen says it will cost taxpayers an additional $1.2 million for the next 2 years.
We hope to be able to change people's behavior. One of the positions that was funded is a code enforcement officer, and we're tailoring that position to be an outreach worker.
In the Rogue Valley, there are dozens of nonprofits dedicated to ending homelessness.
Who's your PO?
Although the many we spoke with say there's no perfect solution, they all remain hopeful and say, though slow, progress is being made.
But I think everybody desires a beautiful Greenway and a place for the homeless to be, both. We got to provide a place they can be, not just where they can't be.
That was Amanda Rose reporting. If you missed any of the stories we've aired this week, you can find them on KOBI5.com. Just search for The Greenway.